I do.
Thank you, sir.
Face the jury.
Yes, no, definitely face the jury, not me.
Yes. That's a long time.
All right, good afternoon. Could you please introduce yourself to the members of the jury?
I'm Thomas Pullen.
All right. And what do you currently do for work?
I'm a computer and mobile forensic analyst.
All right. How long have you been doing that for?
14 years.
And could you tell us your educational background?
Yes, I have a bachelor's degree in philosophy from Syracuse University. I have a Juris Doctorate from the University of Miami School of Law, and I have training and certifications in computer forensics.
Okay. Could you talk to us a little bit about your certifications?
Sure. I was certified by Magnet Forensics in something called IEF Essentials. I have a certification from Guidance Software and Computer Forensics 1 and 2. These are all things that require study and an exam that you pass or don't pass. I passed. And since then, I've attended training sessions with Cellbright, which is another computer, it's a mobile forensic software, and updated Magnet forensics courses. They have a new product called Axiom that I've attended trainings on.
Okay. So you're familiar with Axiom and Cellbright?
I am.
Are there other programs like Axiom and Cellbright that you're familiar with?
There are. FTK, Forensic Toolkit, that's not used so much anymore. MSAB is another one. XRY. There's one called Forensic Explorer. There's another one called Oxygen Software Detective, Digital Detective. But the main two used in the field right now are Cellbright and Axiom.
Okay. The Cellbright and Axiom, what is your understanding of what those softwares do?
Well, they both do the same thing. They're competitors, but they're slightly different. So what they do is they extract data from a device, whether it's a phone or a computer, and they present it in an easy-to-read, easy-to-understand format. For example, usually when someone has their phone or computer seized by law enforcement when they're arrested, law enforcement will take their phone, plug it into Cellbright, extract the data, and then analyze it and put it in a format that a reviewer can just click through. They can quickly see, here are the text messages, here are the photos, here are the videos, here's the locations. And the same for a computer. But Cellbright is a mobile forensics software, and Axiom is both. It does both phones and computers. So on a computer, it renders the information in an easy-to-read format. Click here to view all the emails. Click here to view all the PDFs, all the photos, things like that.
And how long have you been working with Axiom and Cellbright?
Well, Axiom is the newer product, probably 7 years or so, and Cellbright a little bit longer than that, maybe 10 years.
Okay. And Have you used these softwares to testify in cases before?
I have,
And you testified in state court,
state and federal.
federal court as well?
Yes,
The,
sir.
how long have you been testifying?
Since about 2012,
And have you ever been, have you ever testified as an expert in this field?
I have,
About how many times?
about 10 times.
That's in trial?
Yes, in trial,
All right, but you've been hired as an expert before?
hundreds of times.
Okay.
Many cases don't go to trial.
All right, did you have an opportunity in this case to review called detailed records
I did,
for several individuals?
yes,
All right, for Sean Gathright,
yes,
for Alicia Andrews,
yes,
for Isaiah Chance,
yes,
and for Davion Murphy?
yes.
All right. The call detail records, was there anything else that you reviewed in addition to the call detail records?
Yes, I reviewed Apple iCloud search warrant returns.
Okay. And that, could you explain to the jury what an Apple iCloud search warrant return is?
Sure. So I think most people that have an iPhone are familiar a little bit with iCloud. It's Apple's cloud or internet-based service platform. So iPhones typically back themselves up to the iCloud, and even when they don't, they still often use services. For example, Apple Messages can synchronize with the cloud, so that if you have multiple Apple devices and they're all connected to messages for iCloud, they'll synchronize messages. You know, you read it on one and it'll mark it as read on your other devices. You delete it off one device, it'll delete it off the others. So an iCloud search warrant return is, it's particularly helpful if law enforcement doesn't have a physical device, if they don't have a phone, but they have an iCloud account, they can still serve a search warrant or a subpoena onto Apple and get back whatever data Apple has in the iCloud account. So it's sort of the internet-based data that's separate and distinct from sometimes the device data. And in this case, a number of individuals had an iPhone and they had data in iCloud, messages, photos, locations, things like that. And that forms the basis of the iCloud return.
All right. Did you have an opportunity to review States Exhibit 77, which is a PowerPoint?
Is it of CellHawk?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Okay. All right. And as I pull it up, the CellHawk, could you explain what CellHawk is?
It's a law enforcement, mostly software, investigator software, mostly used by law enforcement. It's a way of mapping cellular phone data locations. So they can get it off a device or they can get it from phone records of where somebody's phone was at a given date and time and display it on a map.
Okay. And as someone who's not in law enforcement, do you have access to CellHawk itself?
I don't use CellHawk. It's my understanding that under certain conditions, they do make it available to people like private investigators and things along those lines, but I don't use it.
All right. What do you use?
I prefer Google Maps and Google Earth.
All right. What is the difference between Google Maps and Google Earth?
They're very similar, but Google Earth is more of a, it's more customizable. It lets someone create maps, and you have more control over, it's more of a map creation software, and Google Maps is already a ready-made product.
Okay.
No objection, Your Honor, to admission of 4 and 5.
Okay, admitted.
All right. I've handed you 2 exhibits, exhibits 4 and 5, defense exhibits. Do you see them?
I do.
All right. What is exhibit 4?
It is a T-Mobile timing advance report. It's an Excel spreadsheet.
All right. And what does that Excel spreadsheet consist of?
So it contains the timing advance information from Alicia Andrews' phone. And what that means is radio waves travel at the speed of light. They have a consistent speed. And the phone company actually measures constantly how far your phone is from a tower by judging how long it takes a signal to get to your phone. So to use an example, if right now I'm 100 feet away from the center of the room or so, and I had one tower telling me that, 100 feet away because they know how long it took to get to your phone, if I had just that one piece of information, I could be anywhere in a circle around that center of the room because it's anywhere within 100 feet. Well, that's a circle. But if I had 2, 3, 4 other points, and every point has a distance of how far you are from that point, like 2 feet from the back, of the room, and 150 feet from the other, and so on and so forth. The more points you add to it, the more you're narrowing down the exact location. So what timing advance is a collection of locations graded by their confidence level. And the way that T-Mobile explains it, high confidence, there's high, medium, and low. High confidence means it's within 100 meters of wherever they say it is. Low confidence means it's 300 or more meters. And medium is between 100 to 300 meters. And what makes the difference is the number of network elements that are measuring how far you are from them. So the best would be to have more, 3, 4, 5, 6 devices all saying exactly how far you are away from them. That can pinpoint pretty accurately the location. And that's what the timing advance report is.
Okay. And then you have exhibit 5 there. What is exhibit 5?
So exhibit 5 it's a video, and what it's a video of is I took the timing advance report, which is a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet with a bunch of locations and GPS coordinates and dates and times. I took that and I just imported the whole file into Google Earth. That displays it on a map because I just tell it what column is latitude and what column is longitude, and now you have all the points mapped, and you can zoom in and you can see over time, each location. So I have Google Earth on my laptop. I can display that, but that would explain the video because the video is just me with Google Earth open, with the timing advance report open, clicking through one location after another. So you can follow the progression of where the phone was located at any given time.
Okay. Now, I want to publish exhibit 5. Can you let us know when you're ready?
Let me play the video?
From there. And I'll,
To play the video?
yes.
Okay.
Okay. Can you explain to the jury what they're looking at right now?
Yes. Is it possible to maybe after this show them in Google Earth, or should I just show them with the video, with this video?
Let's do the video first.
Okay. So this is a map. This is Google Earth. It says so at the bottom right. And you can see the date and time at the very upper left. It might be hard to see. times and dates. It goes from June 22nd, 2024 to June 24th, 2024. And as I progress through the map, the slider at the upper left will move because it's progressing in time. This is a zoomed-in location of 569 Lawton Avenue, which I understand is the house for Miss Alicia Andrews. So it starts, the map starts at that location.
All right, is that Jacksonville?
Jacksonville, Florida, yes.
All right. And then how long is the video itself?
Um, 16 minutes, 17 minutes.
All right. Can you find the location where Alicia Andrews arrives in Tampa?
I believe it's right here, about 8 p.m. on June 22nd.
Okay, that is, what is that location there?
I believe it's an Airbnb,
All right. And the time is around what time?
around 8 p.m. on June 22nd of 2024.
All right, and I think, is that a yellow pin?
Yes,
What does the yellow pin represent?
that's where the phone was located at that time.
All right. Now, that pin, does that, okay, can you continue to play the video?
Sure.
What is happening now?
Because there are so many points, there are over 12,000 location points for this phone, just for that 4-day period. Since there's so many, I'm clicking hour by hour. So you can see that the next, because the phone doesn't really move, it stays in that location for several hours. So we're advancing slowly through the clock. It's now 9 p.m., the phone is in the same location. This is sort of a shortcut because in the original Google Earth directly itself, in the Google Earth program, there are so many data points that it wouldn't really be possible to click through all of them. It would take hours. Shall I keep progressing through it?
Yes.
Okay, I can skip ahead because I believe the next time, that's 10 p.m., the next time the phone moves is around 2 a.m. That's 1 a.m. It says at the upper left what the time is.
Could we go back to the 2 a.m. coordinate?
Yes.
All right. All right. And at 2 a.m., what is this image showing us?
It's the location of the phone as best estimated by the timing advance report.
All right. And where is this at?
It's in Tampa. I can't, since it's a video, I can't tell you more information about the street names because they don't appear in this.
If you continue to play the video, will it show?
I don't believe it does for 2 a.m., no.
Did we previously see McDonald's on the video?
Yes,
Okay, is that the McDonald's?
I don't think so. I think it's right here. Maybe I'll just let it play.
Okay, can you pause it there?
Yes,
Is that the McDonald's?
yes, that's a McDonald's.
All right. And around what time is that?
2:13 a.m.
All right. All right, and then can we see where the phone travels next?
Yes. Around 2:15, 2:16, Teasers Club.
All right. And then after that?
Around 2:40, there are other data points. This is a simplified version. 2:30, 2:40, 2:45 a.m., another club called Players Club.
All right. Now, you mentioned earlier putting Exhibit 4 into Google Earth. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you mention that? All right.
That's right.
You can do that now.
Okay. So this is just Google Earth. Let me make it larger. I can say import, pick the timing advance report.
And that's Exhibit 4, that timing advance?
Exhibit 4, yes, that's right. And this will make the video make more sense, I think. So this is an overview of all 12,000 location data points, which is why from this zoom it looks like a solid line because there's so many points. If I were to zoom in, you can see that it went from Jacksonville to Tampa and back up to Jacksonville. The number of dots show, unique locations according to the timing advance report. So they're clustered around, naturally, where the phone spent the most time.
So I was about to ask you, just for the jury, what a location data point is.
So I can show, this makes more sense maybe this way. This is the timing advance report. It's an Excel spreadsheet.
And for the record, is this Exhibit 4?
This is Exhibit 4, yes. It's got latitude, longitude, the confidence level that we spoke about. It's, medium, around 200 meters accuracy, so it's fairly accurate. Start time and end time. And there's a bunch of other technical information about what type of cell tower it is. But what you can do, what I did do, is in Google Earth, since this contains latitude and longitude and time, I just imported the file.
Okay.
And the file looks like this. If I expand it, that's the beginning of it. That would be her house. Right now, Tampa, we're kind of in the middle of the file.
All right, so
yes.
before you continue, the location data points, these are associated with the phone company?
They're from the phone company. They are, in this case, they're the T-Mobile business record of their best estimate of where a device is located.
All right. In this case, did you look at the location data points for various devices?
Yes,
All right. And the device that belonged to Alicia Andrews had over 12,000 location data points?
correct.
All right. How many location data points did the other phones have? If you need to look at anything to refresh your recollection, you can, but I will have to
Okay.
let you do that. for the jury.
I have a note that I saved with the
Well,
answer to
let me
that.
ask you, with looking at the note, refresh your recollection as to how many location data points existed for each phone.
Yes.
When your memory is refreshed, you can look up.
Okay. So I can, well, it's off the screen. Alicia's phone has 12,087 GPS coordinates in her phone records. Sean Gathright has 70. Davian Murphy has 3,287. Rashad Murphy had 0. And Isaiah Chance had 47. So again, Alicia Andrews' phone had over 12,000, had 12,087.
Okay. And how does a phone or a phone company generate a location data point such that somebody would have 12,000 and somebody could have 47?
The phone has to be turned on. If the phone is turned off, it's not going to get signals from the cell tower. It's not going to have an entry in the timing advance report.
All right. Are there any other reasons why location data points would not be, I guess, generated from a device?
Yes, but they're fairly obscure. There is a device called a Faraday bag, which is a special type of equipment that blocks radio and other signals. So if someone were to put a phone in a Faraday bag, it would block communication with the network and it would not show up in a timing advance report.
Okay.
That's another way. It's an easier way it's an easier way to not have cellular data to turn your phone off.
Okay. I'll go back to exhibit 4, put into Google Earth. All right. Are you able to get to the same time that we were at in exhibit 5, which is when the device, Alicia Andrews' device, is around Hillsborough Players Club area?
Yes. So,
Well, hold on. Can you explain to the jury what they're looking at here?
yes, maybe I can zoom in a little more. So we're looking at a map of Tampa. There's a club called Players on, is it Hillsborough, I believe? It shows the latitude and longitude coordinates, and it gives the date and time in UTC format, and roughly speaking, that's 4 hours ahead of Florida for that time of year. Phone companies always provide time in UTC. It's sort of the global universal standard. So this says 6:40, so it would be 2:40 a.m. And there's a cluster of location points because the phone was in this general area at that time.
And how long was the phone in that general area for?
Based upon prior review of this evidence, about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes.
All right. You looked at the CellHawk video?
Yes.
Or PowerPoint, correct?
Correct. It's both. It's a PowerPoint of CellHawk data.
All right. I want to publish States Exhibit 77.
That's the wrong, no. It's extending the display. I think you might have to slide that to the right or left or something. Yeah.
All right. Is this CellHawk?
Yes.
Could you describe what you see on the screen with the circles?
Yes, it's the approximate location of a phone. And this would be based on time in advance report as well. This is sort of a version of what I had done in Google Earth, just done in different software.
Is it showing that same line
Yes.
from the plots from Exhibit 4?
Yes.
I'm going to skip forward to around 2 o'clock. That's 2 a.m. What time is it at right now? Can you see it?
8 p.m. That's the Airbnb.
Is this consistent with the map that you created?
Yes.
So you're not challenging the maps at the time you advance?
No.
All right. Where is the device at right now?
Is it possible to zoom in?
If you need to stand up and get closer, you can. I don't.
If it's not at Players Club, it's very close to it.
Okay.
Teasers is, I believe, just north of Players Club.
So right now, where is it showing it's at? It's
It's near Teasers Club. yeah.
okay. And what time is it?
2:31 a.m. Ah. I can't see the time. Yes, perfect. That's consistent exactly with the map that I have. That is Players.
Okay.
It's about 2:40, 2:45 a.m.
I don't believe this exhibit fast forwards. So let me just ask you a couple of questions while it runs back to that spot.
Yes.
The CellHawk that you see there, is that CellHawk itself? What you saw earlier?
It's a PowerPoint presentation with CellHawk data in it.
All right. And when you were viewing the CellHawk data in the PowerPoint, did you notice anything that was missing?
Yes, but it was on the slide view, slightly different than the map view that we just saw. I saw prepared slides in the PowerPoint, and I believe there was about a 20-minute gap
In the slides?
in the slides,
So
yes.
we'll go through those. Zoom in this a little bit so you can still see the time on it. Should be fine. So, go to his room, keep on. All right. Right now, so we're back at,
Players Club,
all right, and the time,
3 a.m.
all right. So,
It's-
and then continue.
It's really 240, 245, 250. There's about a 10 to 15-minute window that it's there.
All right. Is it traveling away from Players Club at this point?
Yes.
And the video is moving fast, but what time do you see it now on there?
I believe it says 3:20 a.m.
All right. So around, I guess, 2:45, going up to maybe 3:10, 3:15, is that accurate?
Yes,
All right, that the phone is at Players Club.
correct.
All right, so how long of a period is that, roughly?
Roughly speaking, I'd say about 15 minutes.
All right, well, 2:45 to 3:15.
Well, that'd be half an hour.
Okay, all right. Go to the slides. The slides that you were referring to earlier, are these the slides?
Yes.
This slide shows correlation with Teasers Club, is that correct?
Yes, it does. It shows at 2:31 a.m., they're at Teasers Club, and there's a still from video.
2:38, what is it showing?
2:38. Not completely sure where on the map that is in relation to the clubs.
Could this be just them traveling?
Traveling, yes.
All right, next. All right.
And now it jumps, it's 2:58 in the morning, and Players Club is just off this map, it's to the right.
On Hillsborough?
Yes,
All right. So this GPS screenshot is taken right next to the Players Club?
yes, it was taken right next to Players Club, and if you notice at the top, South Castle Court, that's the street that Teasers Club is on. So it looks to me like this is a screenshot of a map navigation leaving Players Club and going back to Teasers Club.
Okay. All right. But this PowerPoint itself doesn't have like any indication that Players Club was a location that the phone traveled to.
That's correct. It's not in their PowerPoint. It is in the CellHawk data. We saw it. We saw the clusters of locations in the CellHawk data for that time period, but they just didn't make a slide for it.
Okay. All right. No further questions.
Hey, Cross.
I do. If I could just ask real quick before I let counsel, I might need to consult with him, Mr. Pullen. So when you inputted 4 into 5, I believe is what you did, you took the data from Defense 4.
I took the data from Defense 4, which is the timing advance report, the Excel worksheet. I imported it to Google Earth and recorded a video of me clicking through it, and that video is Exhibit 5.
Okay. So I want to go to Exhibit 5.
Yes.
Thank you.
I have it on my screen.
So I just want to make sure what we're talking about. It was the mapping that basically showed that black ribbon
Yes.
of information going from Jacksonville to Tampa and back.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So you would agree that the CellHawk mapping matches up pretty closely to what you did?
Yes, sir.
No real discrepancies?
Correct.
Nothing you would have any issue with?
That's correct.
All right. And the players, the timing advance data that was near and hitting around the Players Club was within the CellHawk mapping, just not in the PowerPoint?
Correct. Yes, sir.
So I just want to talk real quick about timing advance information.
Yes, sir.
So timing advance, if I understand it correctly, it's listed in levels of confidence
That's
by
right.
T-Mobile, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the levels of confidence are low, medium, and high?
Yes, sir.
So you indicated earlier, I think towards the middle of your direct examination, that I believe it was medium, you said the error rate or the confidence was around, or accuracy, I guess, was around 200 meters, is that right?
According to T-Mobile, medium is 100 to 300 meters accuracy.
Okay, 1 to 300. And is high on there?
Yes, sir. It's at the top. It's this third paragraph, maybe, or second paragraph. A high level of confidence means the device is located within 100 meters of the indicated location.
Okay. And that's the highest level of confidence?
It is.
So the highest level of confidence is that the point, the data point you're getting is within 100 meters of where the phone actually is?
Correct.
So these dots that we're looking at are not necessarily where the phone is actually located, but depending on the confidence level,
Yes, sir.
it's within that amount of distance, I guess.
Exactly right.
And if I understand what you were saying earlier, the more data points you have, the higher the accuracy can potentially be of where the phone is, or the higher confidence of where the phone is located.
I want to have a nuanced answer to that because the answer is yes, but it's not the number of data points in the sense that we're looking at data points on the map. The data points referred to in your question that give someone a high level of confidence, these are network elements behind the scenes. You can't see them on the map, but they could be switches, towers, network repeaters, network infrastructure on the T-Mobile network. So the more devices report exactly how far away the phone is from them, the more you're pinpointing exactly where that is.
Okay, all right. So you're talking about not necessarily timing advanced data, but the actual towers, antennas?
Yes.
Or electronic communication devices that are communicating with the handset, the more of those that are in that area and reporting
Yes,
timing advance information,
exactly.
the more accuracy you're going to get.
Exactly
Is
right.
that right? Okay, all right. If you could go to that mapping you did on Google Earth, and if you could go to, say, 2:20 a.m. on the 23rd, and I believe it's going to be in the area, so I want to make sure I have the address right, 9700 North Nebraska. That's probably not going to be reflected on this, but that's going to be the area designated as Teasers. Okay. So on your mapping, the white circles with the black centers are going to be the timing advance
Yes.
GPS coordinate or GPS
That's right.
information
Correct.
mapping? Okay. And so you have a significant number there around the Teasers.
Yes,
And this is for the defendant's phone, correct?
it is. This is
Okay.
only Alicia Andrews data.
All right. And then if you can take us to the time period, and you may know better than me, when the phone had moved south and east on Hillsborough to near where that Players Club was.
Yes.
I believe it's 2:40 a.m. approximately. Okay, so that,
2:40.
the tack mark, the yellow tack is going to be Players.
Correct.
Now, we're seeing timing advance information to the south of Hillsborough, kind of scattered across there from east to west, even over to the corner over there by, or the intersection of Hillsborough and Nebraska, which would be to the left of the screen.
Correct.
So you have a significant or kind of a density of timing advance information in this area?
Yes,
All right. And that would place the phone somewhere in that area?
that's correct.
Okay. And it may be Players, it may be somewhere nearby.
That's correct.
Okay. I want to go to, and you had it up there, but I'm going to publish just real quick. I'm going to jump over to the Elmo here. This is state 75C. Does that look like that same slide you had?
Yes,
that you had pulled out of the iCloud
It does.
information? All right.
yes, sir.
So, and we talked about this just a little while ago, the two of us did outside. I came out to meet with you briefly.
Yes, sir.
So this shows someone utilizing the iPhone mapping or navigation application.
Yes.
Okay. And they're heading on this, from the direction of these arrows, they're heading back to the west on Hillsborough and then north on Nebraska.
Correct,
And it says up here the destination is South Castle Court.
correct,
And we looked that up, and that is actually the road that runs along the southern edge of the parking lot of Teasers.
Correct.
Okay. So they have inputted that area, and they're heading there, and they have an estimate, well, they have an estimate of the distance, an estimated time of arrival, the time of travel, and again, the distance on the bottom there.
yes,
Okay. And I believe that 3 miles or around there was from Players to that location, and I believe you had advised me, you thought possibly the destination had been placed into that app at some point after leaving the area
Yes,
of
sir.
Players. Okay, all right. But this shows that that phone is traveling, or at least they're mapping a navigation route leading back to Teasers.
correct.
Now, the cases that you work on that are criminal cases, you're normally receiving, when you're working with information like this, CDR information from cell phone companies, that's going to be information that is provided by the prosecution or the federal government or whatever prosecuting agency to the defense and then to you when you're hired by the defense, correct?
Correct.
All right. And that's obtained, like it was in this case, by search warrant.
Yes,
That information is protected, and the government has to have a search warrant, and they have to demonstrate probable cause to obtain that information, correct?
correct.
And when the information is provided in an Excel spreadsheet format or an Excel format, is that easier for you to then put it into the Google Earth application or software?
Very much so.
Okay. And when you place it in there, it maps out what we had here?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Thank you, Mr. Pullen. Appreciate
Thank you.
it. No further questions.
Okay, you redirect?
This photograph here,
Yes,
all right, the time on it is 2:58, right?
yes,
All right, and wherever they're at this point, it's 6 minutes away from wherever they're going.
yes.
It's possibly Teasers, but you're not sure.
Correct. It's the street that Teasers is on.
All right. Does this indicate that they're actually on the way to Teasers yet?
Given the time of 2:58 and knowing that they were at Players just a few minutes before that, and that is where this map is, Players is just off the right to the right of where it says Taco Bus. It's right on that street. Yes, I think it indicates that they're headed from Players to Teasers.
All right. At this time, my question is at this time at 2:58, is that consistent with the call detail, the time in advance
Yes.
report?
Yes, sir.
They're leaving the Players Club already?
Yes, sir.
Wait, listen to the question.
Oh.
That they're leaving Players Club already at 2:58. From the timing advance report, from the government's timing advance report and your own, are they leaving Players Club at 2:58 or after 2:58?
I'm consulting the points around Players. I believe that is consistent. Players, I know they were there at 2:40 until well, until about 3 a.m. So it's very close.
Okay. So
It's a
I
close
just
call.
want the jury to have the correct time frames.
Yes.
So it's about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes that they're at this location off Hillsborough.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. No further questions.
Okay, thank you. May this witness be excused? May this witness be
Yes,
excused?
sir.
Okay, all right, thank you, sir. You're
Thank
free
you,
to
Your
go.
Honor.
Okay, very good. Okay, members of, y'all want